Hello and welcome to Miner Plays Age of Empires 2 African Kingdoms. So this is about the siege tower, and they cost 300 wood, 160 gold. So they don't attack, all they do is merely transport units, so almost like a transport ship. So they have 220 hit points, they have 0 melee armour but 100 pierce armour, and they can store 10 people. So if I get... let's go to the Imperial Age. There are no upgrades really for this, I don't think, because even if I get siege engineers, it doesn't change anything. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get some of them in here. So if I just show you kind of what it does. Now, the great thing is it can go past a whole bunch of towers and take hardly any damage. So if I make it come down here, you can see it's got some speed to it. It's got some barracks here, you obviously can't, you can see that it can't attack it. However, if I show you with this castle here, you notice that the castle's only doing 5 damage. So if we just get out of the range, you'll notice how it doesn't have the unload thing there, but it has it there. So if I click there, you can see how they're the other side. And this works for, palisade gates, and that's generally the idea of the siege tower. It can bypass a wall that is there, so it can go past single stone walls as well. So if you have, it will come in. Yeah, if you have, oh, it seems. Okay, that's also interesting. So because that's there, it seems to allow any units to go through. It's only foot soldiers, or I would imagine villagers can get in it as well. So at the moment it's not there, but if I get anywhere near and do that, and then if I get them to come back here and back into here, they come out the other side. That's very interesting. So you could almost have, it could almost be used as a surprise attack. So if I get rid of you, because I don't want you fighting, so let's say this wall goes all the way up here and all the way down here, you could have the siege tower slightly out of sight, and maybe the wall they don't see too far with the wall, and you could put some units in, quickly come back, drop units the other side and move the siege tower out of the way. And if the enemy isn't looking, they probably won't realise that you dropped off some units. So by doing that, you sneak into their base and have some good attack. Now of course, it could be that maybe, I don't know, I would imagine it would work with fortified walls. So if you had one of these here, instead of trying to take down the fortified wall, which would require a lot of time with infantry or cavalry, or getting some siege equipment up there, and it's probably just easier just to get a siege tower up there and then just allow some units to transfer over. And it might be handy just to very quickly do that, and release 5 champions into the enemy base, have them really wreak havoc, and just move the siege tower back, and then a little bit later just sort of constantly pummeling them, because if you destroy a fortified wall, it's very easy for the enemy to build it back up again, and it only costs 5 stones, so it's not really much to them. Anyway, that seems to be the general gist with the siege tower. I shall see you in the next part.